Evening, everyone. It's 6:25, and it's Thursday, July the 1st, first day of the second half, and this is video number 834. If you enjoy the work, please hit that subscribe button. So, today being Thursday, of course, it was claims day. Initial claims were down 51,000 to 364,000. That's a new post-pandemic low. Unfortunately, continuing claims went the other way. 3,469,000 versus 3,413,000. So what we made on initial claims, we lost on continuing claims. ISM number was 60.6, which is disappointment. Expectation was 61.2. Construction spending also a fair size miss. It was down 0.3%. Expectations were for up 0.3%. But the market shrugged all of it off. The Dow was up 131, NASDAQ up 1843. The only one making a new intraday and closing high was the S&P. Although the Russell was the second strongest, up 1881 or 0.8%, but the transports took the lead today, up 196.79, 1.32%. Market internals were stronger than yesterday. 1.9 to 1 up on the NYSE, 1.2 to 1 up on the NASDAQ. Volume was appreciably lower. So end of the quarter and end of the first half trading yesterday, we had 5.2 billion on the NAS, and today we were at 4.2 billion. So 20% down, 25%, no, 20% down. As far as stocks go, this morning I gave you Micron down $1.65 on a beat, both top and bottom, and it continued lower. It actually closed 80.11, down 4.87 or 5.7%. We also had Walgreens, also a beat top and bottom. When I gave you the number this morning, it was up $1.30. It actually reversed and closed 48.71, down $3.90, so $5.20 off where it was pre-market this morning, down 7.4%. CureVac came back a little. That's the one that we talked about this morning. 48% efficacy for their vaccine, dramatically lower than anybody else's. This morning it was 63.96, down 10. It actually traded as low as 62 and then as high as 70.30, closing 67.55. So instead of being down 10, it was down just under 6, 593. In the Dow, we had 26 up and 6 down. The three big losers on the Dow were Goldman Sachs, and they weren't huge losers. Goldman Sachs pared 30 Dow points off. Walgreens on that earnings down 26 Dow points, and Walmart added 11 Dow points to the downside. On the upside, also not a lot of big numbers here. UNH added 29 Dow points, Nike 23, and AMGN 21. Those are the only double-digit gainers, so it was a pretty broad rally. Tomorrow we have the June jobs number. Expectations right now are for up about 792. We also have factory orders and trade balance tomorrow. Most everything will be governed by that June jobs number. And frankly, I don't know whether it's one of those good news is good news or bad news is good news. Really no clue. Okay, we had another big IPO today. Symbol DNUT, donut. Krispy Kreme. The deal was priced at $17, which was well below the 21 to 24 price range. And in fact, it actually opened lower than that. It opened at $16.30 and traded down to $15.90. It then turned on a dime and rallied as high as right near the close. It hit 21.75 and it finished 21.50, up 450 or 26.4%. We actually bought a little here today at 17, going through the offering price, and continue to hold it. From yesterday's, we had LegalZoom, which was up 9.35 yesterday, was up another 30 cents today, so nothing overwhelming. We also had Clear, symbol YOU, which finished the day 41.60, up 6.60. Today, 47.89, up another 20% or 7.89. Sentinel 1, which was probably the best performer yesterday, 42, up 11. Today was down, closed 39.89, down 261 or 6%. And DIDI, which was kind of a disappointment yesterday, closed 14.57, up only 57 cents after trading as high as 18.10. It added a bit to it today, 16.45, up $2.31 or 16%. So some of them did a little better. The biggest gainers saw a little bit of profit taking. Okay, so futures were very strong today. Oil in particular traded as high as 76.22, closed 75.23, so $1 off the high, but still up $1.76. So I just want to give you a brief look at that. Big break to the upside, and as I showed you this morning, looking at it on the weekly basis, we are now 9 weeks in a row, higher highs, higher lows. Gold was up 520. It had been up a little bit more than that. We are long the gold. I decided to hold it over the weekend. It's down 40 cents tonight, but it actually had closed up $5.20 at 1776.80. And it looks like it's trying awfully hard to move higher. It did have a higher low today than yesterday, which was positive, and a higher high. I'd really like to see it get through this 1786. Today's high was only 1783.40. But if we can get through there and close towards the high on the week, if we could actually even close up on the week, which is not out of the question, it's only about $1.50 from where we are right now, that would be a pretty positive sign. Bitcoin 33,030, that was down 1,695 after the run that it's had to the upside. Not surprising to see it have a little profit taking. It is up tonight at up 530, but again, we really need to close above this 35,333, which is the 20-day moving average. The purple line, which is the 5-day MA, has already turned up, but until we cross it and start to work our way higher, this is pretty much a stand away. The dollar was up 16 cents. Bonds were down about a half a point tonight. They're up a little over a quarter of a point, I think. But again, this is all, up 9.30 seconds. So up about 3/8 of a point, we'll call it. Everything here is going to be ruled by the number that comes out tomorrow morning at 8:30. All right, everyone, have a good evening. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll be back first thing in the morning with the jobs number.